and welcome back to Wrath of Darkness, guys. So the last time we played, we learned our lockpicking skill. Learned out to find out that we can upgrade that. And we did actually a couple other things. We did some side quest. We're gonna continue a side quest. We're gonna do the side quest and then continue on some story missions. This is episode 15. Let's go ahead and carry on.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Okay, give me one moment.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me.
Sorry, I had to
And
get comfortable.
Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Revelio.
I feel like it's one of these two buildings.
Revelio.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's the post office, huh? Can I talk to you? No. Of course not.
You read it here first.
Revelio.
When your finger itches.
Revelio.
If it thinks it's got...
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Actually, it does. Hogwarts is cozy.
Revelio.
Did I see a bug just fly by me?
Depulso.
I did.
Accio.
It's not a book, it's a page.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
You know, I am a very curious cat.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Hawklumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
I'll get that goblin helm back. Hopefully by rummaging your corpse.
Levioso!
Is this your...
Accio! Depulso! Protego!
Stupid trick! Avoiding our problem. Marvelous strike!
Lumos.
Let's go.
To Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Serona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more hawk lumps while I'm there. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Incendio! That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Loom. Incendio. Revelio.
It would have been terrible if I fell there on accident.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio.
Only way is down.
Either I'll have to fight that troll,
Oh.
or avoid it altogether.
Oh. Expelliarmus.
Descendo. Accio. Stupefy. Confringo. Repulsor. Glacius. Arrestomers. Repulsor. Confringo! Incendio!
I got my ass whooped.
Revelio. That's all the Hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Alright.
In London. Revelio.
I ain't gonna lie, that was quite rough.
Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
Good. It took me 21 minutes to do that. Only if I could find my lighter in less than that. You know, because I'm always losing my lighter.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories. Folks still talk about you taking down...
Cool.
Revelio.
Get that out of the way. Let's see. So that's an actual mission. Let's go ahead. You know what? let's go ahead. We'll do this. Well, geez Louise, buddy, you're kind of far away. Alrighty, alrighty.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. These rocks have seen better days. Revelio. 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 If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
So we're gonna do mini stops. Or not really stops, just more of like a drive-by.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I do hate to ask, but
Sorry, sir. Kind of on a quest of my own. Maybe some other time. Was there fucking 4 of them over here? Jesus. Yeah. Man.
Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You can't imagine.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Revelio.
Should be 2 more. And then we could do this quest and meet with Deke. And then, possibly be done.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Did you hear?
Who's that?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
Give me one moment. Sorry about that. I'll wait out for you, Sebastian.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye
Sorry.
on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we
How
are.
did I
My
know?
sister should be just inside.
Alright, let's do it.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
I
Are
need to
you
talk.
alright, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Yeah?
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due
Hope
respect,
could be a
sir,
thing.
hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought
No.
to see how Sebastian's faring.
Give me one moment, guys. about that. Sebastian!
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you
I
doing,
understand.
Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
Well, you both.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Revelio!
Sir, can I get these chests, or do I not have the lock ability?
All the debris you'll
No.
see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's got. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Ha! Ah! Let's get this over with. Who's there? Oh! Why? Stupid! No!
Well, stupid. Confringo.
I won't rest. Dead. No!
Stupid.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Just
Really?
wait till I'm
Wouldn't
on
let me
solid
heal?
ground.
Twice I failed, and it's only because it won't let me heal. Clearly you can't, like, in the midst of fighting, you can't just heal. You have to stop fighting, heal, and then fight again. Listen, Sebastian. Motherfucker. Let me go first.
I won't rest. Dead.
Potato. Stupid. Confringo.
Is that the best you can do?
Levioso. Incendio.
Come on. No! That's more impressive.
Glacier.
When are you going to give up? What an unfortunate end for you. You won't get away with that.
Confringo. Depulsor. Confringo.
You've made your last mistake.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Over here. One less human to worry about. Two little I won't rest until you're... No! I don't have time for this! Moon calf. Easily diverted. How childish! Let's get this out. Put me down! You are postponing the endeavor! Rather unwise.
Revelio Fest. That was a bit more than I'd bargained for.
Right, agreed. Tried to warn me. Sir, you're the one. Look, the first time around I went into fucking ninja mode, sir. You decided to do that.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Revelio.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth close.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. Devolso. Revelio. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Revelio, look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Lumos. Incendio.
As it stows that magic wants to heal. Doing so.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio.
There's more to the cellar than meets the eye.
Compulso. Revelio.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
No, bro. Like I physically...
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Let's do it. Oh, does that mean the second trials is in the Undercroft?
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
The hell?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if
Revelio.
something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Reparo.
Okay. I don't quite under...
Anything helpful in the note?
There.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
You know, the big doors. The
I'll
big
be in
doors,
touch. Till then.
I still haven't figured out how to use those big doors. You know, the doors like where you have to like decipher it. I still haven't done one of those yet. Ah. Bum 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 bum. Yep, I said real quick. I mean, if it was a different color, I wouldn't mind it. I like them. Just needs a bit different color. Listen, Linda. Room. I did say. Oh, hell to no. Once. What talent? What is this? Focus, range, maximum, invisibility, mandrake. So it would be core. But no, I already got all those. Okay, so then we go back to core. And that one. Sorry about that. I'm coming, Deke.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. Oh, no, you don't.
You got one!
There. I'm not going to hurt you. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as
Two of
many
them.
as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Who lived here, I wonder?
No, I want to go here. I want to go here real quick before I talk to this guy. Didn't realize they already had balloons.
Settle yourself. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Somebody out there? I know I'm not hearing things.
You're the one who stole our goblin.
Incendio. Leviosa.
That's just
Repulsor.
You've made a grave mistake.
No, you did.
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio.
I wasn't trapping the little guys, was I?
Revelio. Revelio.
I was hoping I was gonna get a second one, but if I don't, I mean, it's cool. I was really hoping I was gonna get two of them. Or like two of each, you know, kind of like Evan Almighty. Or Noah, sorry, Noah. Like Noah. Two of each.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Revelio. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. I'll look after you.
Like I said, two of each, like Noah.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes
Two of
your
them.
jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Of course, I'm not gonna see him until I start the
Is
quest.
this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Well, my controller died. Give me just a couple seconds here. Normally, this don't happen to me. Normally. You said map and wait.
Do cooperate, won't you?
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Revelio.
It's not what I wanted to do.
Arrest the momentum. Everything's all right now. Now, I'm only trying to help. Arresto momentum.
Two of almost everything.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Okay,
It was a
Deke.
bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. You'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Deke, we gotta stop doing this, bro. This is like a Easter egg hunt. Like I'm chasing you everywhere.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Yeah, when I'm ready. Let's Trifingio. Oh, I guess I can't do it yet. Let's go ahead. Whoa.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some. Revelio.
Okay, so there's no map for this place. Oh, I can rename them. Okay. Alright. Let's feed you guys.
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Oh, I can add traits now, huh? Decrease damage, decrease discovered traits. Okay. Oh, now I gotta add a trait to a clothing, okay. Well, Expelliarmus. We'll change this one.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
Deke!
I use the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
You know what? Let's flip to 2. Okay, so that was a whole lot, guys. We did learn that we can upgrade gear. Trash. Great. I don't know why, but this process feels really slow. Okay. Room of requirement. Okay. So go ahead and do me a favor, guys. And like always, stay in the shadows.